oh
sharp
god,
blade hand
fuck
thing.
this thing.
Kind of figured.
All right. Shadyversity, let's go.
Greetings, I'm Shad, and yes, we are back to have a look at Mall Ninja weapons, because there are so many to look at, but this time, I haven't even seen what we're going to be looking at. Nathan has collected a few, and they're just going to be dumped on me without any preparation, and who knows, I might have a heart attack. We will see.
Yeah, probably.
Now,
That's,
we've done it before,
that's
so
why you don't need the vest. It's to protect your insides.
we're doing it again. It's a lot of fun. And as I said last time, being a mall ninja is just one of those things that you pass through on your path to true sword enthusiast, where you get into some bit more historically authentic, sharp, well-made carbon steel swords.
I was
Bit
honestly
like
making
that,
a joke.
right? Now,
But
what is a mall
great
ninja
idea,
weapon? Well,
Moomy.
briefly, I'll just describe to you. Usually they're very poorly made. They're not functional. They have a lot of spikes on them.
Oh god! Oh god! Obviously the Kraken is the theme here, but oh god, what is this? You can't really see it, but oh my god, why? Why? This is where you grip it. Why is there a fucking knife there to like hurt yourself with? What?
And they're mainly there just for show and to pose with.
Oh,
This sword here
God.
is a really interesting example in regards to the Mall Ninja ethos, right? It's not a Mall Ninja weapon, okay? It's a beautiful reproduction of an iconic
Yes.
fantasy sword. This is the sword of Andril, Shards of Narsil, Lord of the Rings, and it's a beautiful, beautiful
It
reproduction.
is beautiful.
Okay? This is not a Mall Ninja weapon because it's actually, in terms of its proportions, very functional and realistic to what, say, a medieval longsword / war sword would be like, but you could look like a Mall Ninja depending on what you do with it. If you start to pose with it and you're not wearing something awesome and you look a bit cringe and you start to think that this is a functional sword even though it's stainless steel and will break when you hit stuff, you're acting like a Mall Ninja, and you've got to be careful about that. But as I mentioned, it's just an area you pass through before you get into true sword enthusiasts. So we're going to be looking at some really awesome, when I say awesome, I mean cringe Mall Ninja weapons. But before we do that, I want to let you know that there's a way that you can get your hands on some awesome audiobooks, even Lord of the Rings.
Ads!
Right, for free if you try Audible for 30 days, which is the sponsor of this video. All you have to do is go to www.audible.com/Shadowversity.
Oh, God.
Or
The
if
full
you're in the
link.
US, you text Shadowversity to 500 and you get to try Audible for free for 30 days, which gives you access to the Audible Plus catalog. This is
a bit
curated
bright.
list of awesome audiobooks that you can just dive in, enjoy right away. And on top of that, there's Audible originals that you can't get anywhere else. And we're not just talking about audiobooks, there's also
Bro, I'm in dark
self-help
mode,
books,
please.
sleep tracks, podcasts. It's just a massive range of entertainment, which is so awesome and convenient. If you get the Audible app, you can listen to them on your phone when you're traveling and between devices, because if you have the app on another device, you can just open it up, pick up right where you left off on the audiobook that you were enjoying. And if you haven't tried Lord of the Rings on audiobook, trust me, it is so good. It has aged beautifully and really is one of the best ways to enjoy Lord of the Rings currently, instead of the other bits of media that are pretending to be Lord of the Rings out there. And you can try the first audiobook for Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, absolutely free if you go to www.audible.com/Shadowversity, or if you're in the US, you text Shadowversity to 500 because you get your first audiobook free. It's a free credit. And by the way, the monthly subscription, which gives you a credit to pick another audiobook each month, is far cheaper than the actual cost of the audiobooks, okay? You can even get my audiobook, Chronicles of Everfull Shadow of the Conqueror, for a fraction of the price and enjoy awesome audiobooks. I love them. I listen to them when I'm traveling, when I'm working with my hands, and then I just enjoy them so much. I listen to them for fun because they're brilliant. It's one of the great entertainment mediums of the modern day. Go check it out. You won't be disappointed. And thank you for Audible for sponsoring this video. Okay, here is an interesting one. And if you have a look,
Why? Why is there so much going on here? Like, if... Why does it stop short? The blade? Why is it this? Like, I get it, it's to, like, saw stuff, but it's very useless when there's only, like, an inch of it, right? you need a little bit of a travel distance for it to actually saw stuff. Then this here is to, like, it's used for fishing often, but can be used in hunting as well, to, like, open up the belly easier, and to, like, clean out the organs and let the animal bleed out. Not the animal, but the body, the carcass, bleed out, so you can actually take the meat home and stuff. So this is functional, but I am very confused with this. And then the whole oil pattern stuff. Knife, you know what I want to say about Undertale. Knife to meet you. It looks like someone hit it with an X several times. So technically functional. It's just very, very weird all around. It's like very, barely functional, to be exact.
Look, you can see the handle a little bit. Why would this qualify as a Mole Ninja weapon? It's kind of the coloring on the blade. The blade's there, over here. There's the blade. And also, like, it isn't as bad as some that...
How many bandages out of 10? Based on... Well, if I compare it to my knives, it's a 3 at best.
You can find, and you'll get a level of functionality out of it. The handle is a bit overdone, so if I...
Because I bought one of these knives with a, belly opening tool thing. I forgot the name for these things. I forgot. But I bought one of these with a beautiful wooden handle, which I, inscribed my dad's nickname on it. On the handle. And, I gifted such a knife to my dad. Not this one! A beautiful one that actually works because he goes fishing on a regular and, like, cleans out the fish carcass. So, you know, the one I gave him would be a 9 out of 10 compared to this one being a 3 out of 10, so yeah.
Just kind of step out of frame and have a look at that handle, right? It doesn't look like it'll be too comfortable the way it's made. And just the kind of insets and indents and then the coloring, that's why this one qualifies as a Mole Ninja. It's not as bad as you can find, though. Let's see if we can find worse. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, God, what is that?
What the hell is this piece of crap? What the heck? How are you supposed to hold this?
Salty Gummies. I carry a gun outside also. Fuck knives. Fuck you, Salty. I like knives. Knives are cool.
It's just like, I was like, I hold it there or something.
What the
Holy
fuck?
crap. Wow, all right, Nathan, you did good. This is a good find, because how are you supposed to use it? Where is the blade?
Yeah, this is basically just a bottle opener. Goddamn, fancy bottle opener.
Kind of like, you know, cut. I can cut over here.
It just won't
and then you hold
function
the
very
weird
well.
hand thing down here.
Give it a ring and marry it.
Like,
fuck you. No. If there was a ring on it, I'd take the ring away and grind it to dust instead. You don't deserve it.
So bizarre. I have no idea how it's meant to be used. I mean, even that weird, you know, like
oh God! Fuck
thing,
this thing.
Kind of figure out how that would be used. I don't even know how this would be used. What the hell is that? Oh my goodness! It doesn't even look good. Who would want to put that on a wall? It's confusing. It's hurting my brain. Oh, wow. I'm not sure we'll top that. Oh, I don't know about this. This is steampunk. Steampunk isn't Mole Ninja. Look at...
Wait. How many things can I actually find wrong with it? Wait, this is from both sides, basically. Oh, it's a flip knife still? So it would... Okay. Well, if we're talking steampunk, this is not bad, and the knife itself is beautiful too. I agree, this is not necessarily a Mole Ninja weapon. It is a collector's piece, if anything, for people who like steampunk and knives, or just one of the both. Because it is a cool piece to own. It's not very functional, the way I see it, because this part, this small metal, plus this, is the only thing keeping the knife together, right? So it's not very usable, but salty.exe has stopped running. But it is cool. Like, as a show-off thing, yeah, sure, it's not bad. And then if we're just talking about the knife part, this is very usable. This is very usable.
That's kind of cool.
Nice.
And if the blade is sharp, it doesn't have super crazy bling on the blade. It's just got a pattern welded steel. And then this is more like, you know, a thematic
pattern welded? Is this not actual thing? What is it called? Fuck, I forgot the name. But this is a kind of steel and not pattern welded. Right? Because it goes all the way throughout the blade. The way I can see it. Right? So this is not some fake ass shit. This is like an actual whatever it's called.
No,
fuck.
No. I'm not saying this is more ninja.
No. Me neither. This is a cool knife. You know, this is not Mall Ninja. This is... McDonald would bring this to a fight between McDonald and Wendy's, bro. Catch these McCanns. Why? Just why? Bro, if Ronald McDonald, the fucking clown, came at me with those, I'd be fucking running. I don't care, bro. I don't care how silly it looks. I'd be fucking running. Okay? Prepared to get McHurt.
So, when you hit someone, he's like, are you loving it? Are you loving it?
I'm feeling
that might be functional.
You get this if you have 1,000,000 points of on your McDonald's app.
But it's so cringe. It is definitely Mole Ninja. It's absolutely. All right, look at this. This is
no, this some no, that's some McGangster shit. Okay, hold on. This feels more like a replica of a game sword? Or something like, or for some anime? Than Mole Ninja. And you can't take anime replicas serious. Or game replicas serious. You can't take those serious. Those are not meant to function. Those are literally meant to look cool. And for people who like their favorite character's weapon, or want to own their favorite character's weapon, it's fine. So
this is an interesting.
This is like an in-between Mole Ninja and Weeb thing, right? Or gamer thing. How can I use this? The handle will stab you. Yeah, no, this is not usable. I broke my mech ribs in a fight with my mech fist.
Interesting kind of piece in regards to like Mole Ninja, you know, connoisseuring, right? It is an example of an over-the-top fantasy sword with spikes everywhere. Look at the spikes on the blade of this thing. So look at how big that is. This is most definitely like an awfully designed fantasy sword.
Yeah,
and it will definitely become Mole Ninja territory if you pick it up and you think you're cool. Like, oh, look at me holding it. And,
this is just a owning piece.
You get away with it because it's actually functional, and so this, like, it's so well made. You can't really call this a Mole Ninja, but you can act like a Mole Ninja with it, as I mentioned. But this one is so bad that when you pose with it and you think you look cool with this piece of crap, whoa, that's Mole Ninja. Absolutely.
This is
classic piece. I've seen daggers like this around the
fuck. You got 2 bottle openers because one's not enough. No, you got 3. Almost 4. What even is this part? What is this for? Is it to like put your finger in it? But then you have this sharp piece that is still exposed, and you got. Why is there an ass plug? Why is there a butt plug? Why is it cut in half? Almost all the way through. You ain't catching no blades with that shit.
Webs, and see how the blade is like split in two? I've heard some people claim that it's like this creates like an air pocket that injects air into whoever you stab, right? And it's really dangerous to kill. It's like, that's so stupid. What, you don't think you can't have air?
No, if we're talking about a knife that when you stab it, it's difficult to heal, it's the triangular bayonet, which makes wounds that are difficult to heal. It's for when stabbing and pulling back will make the enemy bleed more, but in this blade it's useless, yes. I wish I could unmixi this.
Air sometimes getting, and it wouldn't inject air either. Like if you're stabbing into something solid, it would just create like one blade on either side.
There is a knife that does that though, so.
Anyway, it would have some level of function.
You have to reload
but
it, though.
It's overly designed. It's got like weird spikes. It's got like a split down the middle of the blade, just to kind of look cool. But its attempt to look cool ends up being really awkward functionally, which makes it cringe, which makes it crap, and it's a more ninja knife.
Fuck. Why does the skeleton does not go to prom? He has no body. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right. That makes sense. Okay, before... At least the grip is somewhat usable. That's all I have to say positively about this. The edge is not sharp. This is the only sharp part. It's also not serrated enough to, like, actually be used as a saw. These are all fucking useless. Oh, God.
Oh, what a glorious piece of crap. So, see the spikes on the blade over on that end there, right? If you tried to strike something, say, pretend I'm holding that piece of crap, and you struck something lower down on this blade, because it has these spikes, it'll just get caught, and it would be hard to, like, you know, cut and do a draw cut or something like that. And, wow. Oh,
it's
gosh,
just
this
useless.
So bad. And overly designed, once again, really weird crossguard. I look at the extra unneeded spikes and everything. The handle looks really bulbous. I wonder how big it is. Like how big would your hand have to be to kind of wrap around it and grab it?
No,
there?
it's not that big based on the box.
Gosh.
It's not that big.
Now, I know for like it's for the cool factor, but this is when the cool factor goes way too far.
It's not cool. It's ugly.
And functionality merged in an almost perfect, you know, thing. I can't think of a good example. But you can do it.
How do you hold this? So it has the brass knuckle shape here, but it's not brass knuckles or knuckle dusters, if you will, because it has all the additional shit. It almost looks like an Omniblade from Halo or whatever it's called, but in worse. It's a purse. You know what? You're right. This is so non-functional that it's just a purse. That's it. It's nothing else. It's a purse. It's not.
Purse. I don't even know how you would use it against someone, but I guess it would be hard for people to steal. It's like, it's defensive. This isn't for attacking. This is purely defensive to stop people stealing it. I see the logic. But wow, Total Mall Ninja purse. Absolutely. Oh, this one was looking good.
I've seen this one! I've actually seen this one! In real life! Oh God! Why? I would stab myself. Bro, again, these... There's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6 bottle openers on this thing. 7, 8 functional bottle openers on this thing. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Please, no. I don't want this. I don't want this to be real.
Let's look at the overly designed. The metal on the blade is just so thick over here. And then you have this really, this would be really heavy, awkward to use. Lots of spikes on the blade in particular. Look down here. Imagine trying to cut someone on this part of the blade.
It's a bottle opener.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. I don't think we've beat the hand blade thing yet. I'm not sure we will, but this does come close.
What the fuck? Oh, you're gonna hurt yourself with this. There's no way. This points towards you. This doesn't let you grip it properly. This points towards you 4 times. No.
How are you supposed to wrap your hand? Because this part down here, right there, would like get caught on your hand, and if you try and angle it. And how are you supposed to use? There's so many. Like, look at these spikes. You're just supposed to jab. This is another one of those ones where it's hard to figure out how this is supposed to function. This is up there. This is close to the hand.
Hold on. My coworker has a taser and does not let males borrow it, because we will use it on Paraself, and one day I wanted to see if it totally wanting to use it on myself. Yeah, true.
But at least you can.
We would probably try to see if it hurts.
Can't identify the handle on the other one. But, oh, wow. Wow. Like, you think, you know, they can't go further, and you only find something like this. It's just, why? I mean, it is so confusing functionally. I'm just left with, what's the purpose? How are you supposed to use this thing?
I would throw this.
This is a video. Let's have a look here.
The shape is absolutely not ideal. It will break. Or at least deform.
At least we can see how it's used. Like, you like slice it. You grab the handle like,
in the trash.
You don't want to go up because those spikes will just get caught on things.
Yeah.
Oh, but look at like the weird, you know, like foot there as well. It's just, I don't know, sometimes people have weird ideas of cool, but then they add way too much cool on it. It's like, well, we just won't have one spike.
Like, there's too much going on.
Like, imagine that with a handle, but bigger. It would be so much more functional and usable. What if we add another spike, and oh, look at all the spikes. Okay, this is an interesting one. I've seen blade designs similar to this. The handle is new. This almost looks like a Kit Ray design. So if you look up like Kit Ray, he does these fantasy sword designs, and some aren't that bad. Some are exaggerated fantasy, and it's fine. This is where it goes really far. So there's a Kit Ray design that has like.
Yeah, no, the wings, with the wings as a crossguard, you're gonna stab yourself. The blade is a bit too much, but other than that, it'll be fine, especially the last part here. That's fine, but this is unusable, and you'll stab yourself with this. How can I do genocide with this? Fuck you.
Spikes on the crossguard, and once it had just a regular leaf-shaped blade, and they added a blade kind of like this, with like weird spikes, and it just, oh my goodness, this is just, no, you're already on the edge, but now you just went way too far, and we definitely see something like that with the blade. The crossguard, I'm not too you know, critical. Look, there's a big issue. See the spikes on this crossguard? They're pointing down, and so when you hold the sword, those spikes are, you know.
Yeah. You're stuck yourself.
Jab right into you, and look how far the side spikes go
Yeah,
down.
they go really
There
far down.
and there. Oh, you want to be careful with something like that. And so because of those spikes and because of the blade, yeah, this is definitely a Maul Ninja sword.
Yep.
Okay. Not as bad as
Oh, wow.
OC.
I am surprised. These bottle openers are barely usable. Holy shit. All right. This part is the only thing on the handle that is actually really bad. This part here will, like, you're probably gonna hurt yourself with this part. The blade up until the serrated part is fine. It's double-edged, it seems like, which is its only weakness up to this point. Right? But the handguard is fine. The pointy thing points away from you. Everything else is fine. The handle is fine. This is bad, and this is bad. If those things were fixed, it'd be a very usable knife. Not this dagger.
Because it's got a bit of a knuckle bow, knuckle bow with spikes on it, so you got some punching action. What doesn't work well with this? See these kind of notches on the front of the blade?
Yeah, same.
Usually, those types of notches are on the back of a blade to get a bit of a saw on the back edge. You know, like the classic
Yeah. Those
knife.
work. Those work also because it's really long and has a lot of room to play with, so you can actually use it as a tool in survival by cutting wood. That's what it's there for. Yes, you can also use it for other stuff, and when stabbing something and ripping it out, it does extra damage. But not too much, because it's still, like, the way of entry. It'll catch on a little bit, but those aren't made for the extra damage. They're made as a survival tool.
It's
and
like
that
someone
works.
Thought, hey, those look cool.
But this one, no.
They forgot what they were meant to be used for, and they just put them on the front of the blade.
Yeah.
Which would be awful for a knife. And so it's because of those notches there and the over-the-top kind of exaggerated fancy elements, we got a Maul Ninja knife.
What the fuck is this?
I'm done.
If you got a gun... Wait. That's a single shotgun. If at all. Tell me! Where the fuck is the mag? Where the fuck is the mag? Where the fuck is the mag? Speedrun breaking your hand. Bro, where is the mag? By the way, is that a Desert Eagle? Ah! Please tell me it's not. I'm not too good with recognizing guns. I'm not too good at it, but holy fucking shit.
Oh my goodness! I've seen this. I think it appeared briefly, but not with the gun attachment. The gun attachment is new.
Oh
Have you
my
seen the guy where he
God.
poses like, you know, that with that one? We'll bring it up so you can see. It's like, total Maul Ninja pose. Now this is an upgrade.
This
Got a
shit why we
gun.
have two hands, knives, and left gun and right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Oh, we've
wow.
seen this one. I'm not gonna preface again what's wrong with it. We've already seen
The
it.
more I look at it, the more I want to gag.
Yes.
This thing is awful. Like, see
Yes.
the really deep notches on the blade down here, how far down they go on the blade, like
Yeah.
all the way up, right? That would really weaken
Skyrim
the blade. Those are
blade.
like thin points on the knife that would concentrate any force that you impose upon the knife, causing him to snap. This is so, like, such a piece of crap. This is awful. And then the handle is all the way down. Like usually you'd have a blade, you know, protruding around here somewhere, but there's no blade. It's just like weird, overly designed hilt, and then we get blade all the way down here when the handle's all the way up here. What a piece of crap!
What the fuck is this?
Just add things to knuckle dusters.
From Wish. What the fuck is this? Huh? Why? Okay.
This is like we can have.
I'm not even.
This is like, hey, before we saw the McDonald's symbol, but then there's like, what if we add one blade, but not two blades, not another? What if we had blades that run on the other, like on the other angle?
True.
Wow.
Oh
it's
my
amazing.
God. I wish it never existed.
And if you don't know, the reason why multiple blades on like stabbing implements are bad, it's
harder
the
to
amount of
stab
force that you can
with.
put into a strike. And so
Yeah.
when I thrust with a sword, right, all the force I'm putting is into right into that tip, which means the penetration of this tip would be better. If I suddenly have two blades with the same amount of force I'm thrusting in, suddenly that force is divided into two, and both of those tips won't penetrate as deeply. And you might be thinking, hey, if it just gets through the skin, you know, two cuts is better than one. But what if you have to get through something really thick, like armor? See the gambus that I'm wearing, or brigandine? But gambus, there's a chance you could thrust through. But if the force is halved on both thrusting points, there's a chance that neither will penetrate. Whereas if you combine that force onto a single thrusting point, there's a chance it will penetrate, and you could incapacitate your opponent. And so this is why multiple blades, multiple spikes on thrusting.
Can we also talk about how it's held together by two screws? Only two screws, and that's it. Nothing else. And there's no room for it to actually go through to be full tang, right? Here is a slit, so it's like a separate piece of metal than this and this. So it's literally all this weight is held together by two screws.
Things are bad. And
very nice.
I know there are examples where you have multiple kind of pronged thrusting implements, like the trident. You know why the trident has it? It's an evolution of a spear fishing kind of thing, and it has multiple prongs.
The design is very human.
The fish as it swims away. And also to catch weapons and other things. And there's a reason why it didn't become a very common weapon, things like the trident. Oh, this is like a Mole Ninja collection here. I mean...
Alright, let's ignore the fucking shotgun up here. Let's ignore that thing. Usable. A bit big. The handle too, but, you know, just a really big knife. Let's ignore the guns. We're not here to inspect guns. Also, the same for this one. I think the grenades are knives, but I'm not sure. They may be just grenades. I don't know where this shop is. Hold on. What is the price tag here? It's euros. Yeah, it's euro. So those are not real. Okay, those are also knives. The ammo is knives. I don't know what's up with the guns. I don't know if they... There's no room for magazine here. Or is there? Maybe there is. Maybe I'm blind. But, no, there is. Oh, maybe those are, like, airsoft guns. I'm not sure. But, whatever. The only thing wrong with this is that's just a too big of a knife. This is a show it to friends piece, not an actual knife piece. However, the other things are usable. Mostly.
Knife? Yeah, but out of all the like Mole Ninja knives I've looked at, this is probably the most functional so far. It's just got a really, really weird handle. I don't know what's going on there. Is that like supposed to be the horn of an animal?
Yes, actually.
Designed. I would almost give this one a pass, okay? It's not terrible. The blade...
It's just a really big knife.
Decently functional. So, look, even the ones up here have the same kind of odd handles. Interesting. This one doesn't... This is
not bad! Oh, this is functional! Mostly. I mean, these little things are kind of weird. Will make stabbing a little bit more difficult, but if you're just using it for everyday carry, like to the woods and shit, yeah, this works. GeoGuessr with Mole Ninja weapons. This is decoration, not real. No, this one is fine. Wow.
I've seen the making video of that. There's like someone... I don't know, maybe this is like a copy of the video I saw, but I saw a video of someone actually making this, or something very similar to it. And it's just a functional blade with like a pattern on to make it look like it's a feather. This isn't more Nathan. God, give it a break.
This is
Wow.
nice.
Oh, yes, we definitely.
God.
We got wrapping on the handle and we got wrapping on the super.
All right, hold on. What do we have here? Fuck no. This has a gun handle, but a knife on it. But in... Fuck no. I can't... Is that part of this? It's part of that. Oh, fuck no. That's just a, smaller katana. I don't know the name of it. Fuck me. I'm not looking at that anymore. That's just a good iteration, modern iteration of the... Oh, fuck. Spartan sword, basically. This is an elf sword from fantasy that is actually usable. Very, very, ornate sword, but very functional, nonetheless. This one is a bit fancy, but the handle is usable, the blade's usable. It's a bit over the top on the guard, but it's fine. This is also usable. I don't know the name of this weapon specifically, but it's usable. Absolutely, you can use this. The katana, I think this is the one from, fuck, what is that one show called? Mob of the... No, that's zombies, caught zombies mad. The Walking Dead. Walking Dead. This is the sword of that one katana bitch, I think. Is that just a lightsaber? It's a lightsaber up here, I think. I think this is a lightsaber. The very top one. Oh, wait, there's a rapier back here as well. Hell yeah. Oh, that's a kind of mall ninja weapon on the left here. Some throwing knives, those are absolutely functional. We'll ignore this thing here. We'll ignore that. Oh, that's a side. Those work. Is it a sai? I don't remember.
And then we got like this one, not really. This one, fantasy. These ones are just bad fantasy. But oh, look at this glorious blade. Oh, we found a Mole Ninja sword right here. Whoo, boy.
Are you gonna ignore the fucking dragon head handle thing gun?
Oh, look at the spikes on it. Look at the handle. It's like a weird thing separating your handle, which make it awkward to grip. Yeah. We got a Mole Ninja sword. We got a video. Final one. Let's have a look at this. Hang on.
Oh, God.
Hang on.
This is pretty cool.
That's not Mole Ninja. That's awesome.
Yeah, I want that.
That's wicked.
I want that one.
That's really cool. I'm watching it again. Like, look at that. That's cool.
Okay, that is cool.
I'm going to get it. So I can get my Mole Ninja card back.
I gotta give a special mention to the Batman double-bladed pocket knife, as was shown to me by Ryan on Friday Night Tights.
Look at this. I have a Batman knife. Hold on. There you go. Look at that. That's pretty cool, right?
Is it
No.
Is that the Batman and Robin emblem?
Are you kidding me, Ryan? Come on!
This is the only thing I have right here. There you go.
Oh my goodness!
Never leave the cave without it.
What are you talking about?
You're holding it the wrong way around, by the way.
Double-ended?
You're holding it the wrong way around. You're looking like a retard. You're pointing the blade towards yourself.
But it's an aggressive weapon in a pinch. You can use it.
No. Just take out one of the blades.
Weapon? It's a classic example of looks over substance. And this isn't to discount the possible validity of a double-ended knife. It's mainly in how impractical and uncomfortable the handle would be, the over-the-top bling, and style over substance mentality. Fake gold-coated blades, having odd ridges on the blade prioritizing a cool look over something genuinely designed for pure practical function. That's why this abomination is definitively a Mole Ninja weapon. And anyone who owns this should feel utterly ashamed. It's almost as bad as liking pineapple on pizza. It even looks like pineapple on pizza. See those golden blades? How could they live with themselves? Because, I mean, there are crimes against humanity, but this takes the cake. They should be charged with a war crime, exiled from the earth, cast into the sun. What possible
maybe.
manhood could they have left? Ugh, my heart goes out for them. At least they only sell for $10 online. I mean, paying more than $10 for this piece of crap, what an embarrassment.
I got it for $19.
Yeah, it looks like
Is it a swap meet?
Oh, some of those Mole Ninja items gave me a
Holy
heart attack.
shit.
Oh, but we survived. We got through it. And seriously,
Panic
Mole Ninja
attack on
weapons are
my
fun.
side,
Let me know what you
honestly.
think in the comments below. And of course, hope to see you here on the next video on Shadowversity. And until that time, farewell.
Alright. Check out Shadowversity. Leave him a like and sub. Do the same for me, please. And yeah, with this, goodbye, YouTube people. Oh, hell no.